So I'm just sitting here quietly today, weaving in all the ends on the squares that I've been doing. And I had a good live yesterday. I went live and I had a good day. Thank you for everyone who popped in, and thank you for all the lurkers. Always good to see the lurkers. And I'll do some more lives. I haven't done lives for about 5 or 6 years. I only did a few, and then I stopped doing them. So maybe I'll start doing them again. So let me know if you think that's something you'd like to see more of. So the storm has arrived, and the flights on the planes have all been cancelled in a lot of places around New Zealand, and the rain got heavier last night, so we're all stuck inside. So a good time for me to get on with doing all these ends. Not a job we like, but sometimes I just sit quietly and they're soon done. So what are your plans for today? It is, oh, what's the time? It is nearly 10 o'clock on the 1st of May. It's Thursday morning. So I just thought I'd sit and do this for a little while before I go and do a few chores. I can certainly hear the wind outside, and I can see it in the trees. It's getting quite blustery. And it's certainly gotten a lot colder. So I'll keep doing these for a little while, and I'll catch up with you soon. Dishes done. So now back to more crafting. Oh, that got a bit tangled. I'll just cut it off. I love these yarn needles. People are always asking me where I got them from. So they have a nice big, don't know if you can see, nice big loop here. Looks like fishing line. So they come in packs of 3, and I got it from my yarn store. So take a screenshot of that if you like, and you can show your yarn store, and you might be able to find some. I use them for everything. So there you go. That didn't take long. Put all the ends in on the ones that I've just done the other day, and I managed to do the dishes as well. So now I'm going to have a bit of a break of doing granny squares, because I'm going to start something new. So I'll go back to the sofa and I'll show you what I'm going to be up to. So this is a beanie I made myself ages ago, Musselburgh beanie. It's beautiful and warm. And then I made a garter stitch scarf to match, and it's beautiful and soft and stretchy. But I want to make another scarf, and I'm going to use this colour. It's the same yarn, and the Marvel Denim Effects 12 ply. And I don't want to do garter stitch. I want to find a pattern that's easy and simple and do something different. And that's the idea of these squares that I've been doing. These are sample squares. They're quite big. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. And this is double-sided. It's totally different. You can go back through, excuse me, excuse me. You can go look in my knitting tutorials for these. But even though they're different on both sides, they look really pretty. So I want to choose something I can use for the scarf. That's just very plain on that side. So I might not choose that one. And I definitely won't choose this one. The back looks not very good. So I want to do some more practice little squares. I call them practice squares, so I can learn a new stitch. But I like this one. So this was called, I can't remember. I'll have to get my piece of paper. Okay, so I went and got my folder I bought myself, and it's got all my patterns. This one's my Buddy Doll pattern. I call them Buddy Dolls, but they're the Izzy Dolls. And I've got all my stitches that I use in here for my crochet, and my little squares here that I'm doing. And this one, the blue one, was called the Sand Stitch, and I do have a tutorial on it, so I might do that. It is so simple, and it might make quite a pretty little scarf. So let's have a go and start that. So I just need to decide on what size needles. I'm a very tight knitter, so I use a slightly bigger needle than it says on the instruction band, and we'll get started. Good morning. It's tomorrow now. So we had such a huge storm. We had hurricane force winds, and it was really bad. There were broken windows. The lamppost uptown was knocked out of the ground. It was all concreted in like a big pole, but yeah, it was just really stormy. So luckily I'm fine. The wind didn't turn in my direction. It stayed on the hill, on the other side of the hill behind my house. So I started my scarf last night. I want to make it quite narrow, and this is the pattern. One side it looks rib, and the other side it's got the bumps. Now look, right at the beginning of the ball I had a join, and I'd already gone too far. I wasn't going to undo it, so I've had to join it. I'm going to have to try and get that hidden away. But the other side looks like that. You can't really see, but it just gives a little pattern. So here again, that's the pattern, and the other side looks like rib. So that's called the sand stitch. I do have a tutorial for that, and I'm very pleased how it's coming up, and I'm going to shape it different than I usually have done just an ordinary scarf. I've done a little garter stitch edging, which I think looks really sweet. So I'll try and link in the first comment or the description my tutorial for this. So there you go. The wind has completely stopped. There is no wind. The rain has stopped, thank goodness. And but it's very grey and overcast. But I've hung out a load of washing anyway. Hopefully it'll get dry, but there's not any breeze at all. But anyway, well, thank you for watching this video. I'll catch up with you later. Bye.